Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dave Shirota, and you are checking in with Troy Omnia's first ever production of Troy Track and Field. It's a dual meet between Troy and Sunny Hills. We are going to try our best, so please be a little forgiving. We're going to try to shoot all over the place and get as much as we can. We'll have a few interviews and do the best we got. So right now, that was just the girls' Frosh-Soft 4x100. Next up is the boys' Frosh-Soft 4x100. At the same time, we've got varsity discus out there. We've got high jump, we got long jump, we got all kinds of things going on, and we're going to bring them to you as we go. So what we're looking at right now, that is actually our varsity discus pit as the girls are warming up. If you see the cones in their hands, that's because they were marking. We're getting set up now. Once again, it's a duel. So this is Troy and Sunny Hills. So if you're wondering why are there only two kids running around the track, that's because it's just Troy and Sunny Hills. All right, they're about to shoot the gun off here again. And look there, right there was Sunny Hills with a nice throw. You'll see the girls measuring it off. Coming up next for Troy, this is Lois Rouse, one of our best discus throwers. You see her entering the ring. And there we go. Okay, if you see camera, and there we are. That's our Frosh-Soft boys in the 4x1. Clean handoffs for both guys. That's the back stretch. Looks like Sunny Hills got a pretty good lead. Troy's trying to make up ground. To our third leg as they come around the corner. Sunny Hills still in the lead. And our final leg heading down the back stretch. Here they come, here they come. This is going to be a tight race. Here comes Troy right down to the edge, right down to the wire. And I think Troy may have come back from nowhere to win that race. What a great leg there at the end by Troy. I think they were able to catch Sunny Hills at the very end. Great time right there. Okay. Right there, if you guys want to see, that's our results. Thanks to Finished Results for their great job with timing. That's Troy barely eking out a win over Sunny Hills in Frosh-Soft 4x1. Next up will be our varsity girls 4x1. I tell you what, boys and girls, we've got a doozy of a race here. These two teams are two of the best in the Freeway League. They have times going in which are almost identical. So this should be an unbelievable race between Troy and Sunny Hills. Two great teams. This is a precursor, basically, to the meet that we're going to have at league finals. All right.
Camera 4, can you move back to the start?
All right, here we go.
And then make sure you follow
Here comes the gun. On their marks. There they go. That's Alina Ujiki for Troy in the first leg of the 4x1. Oh, this is a tight race. Again, these are two great teams. Second leg for Troy, that's Kosio Nigbo. Whoa, and she is running a great leg, making up the distance. Here we head into our third leg, that's Kennedy Spurgeon. And for those of you that don't know, this fourth leg is going to be a doozy because Sunny Hills has the fastest girl in the league in Madeline Suter against Troy's fastest girl, Kira Lee. Here we go. Big lead for Kira, but watch out. Here comes Madeline. Here she comes. This is going to be close. Going to be close. Great job by Troy. Fantastic time. Let's see if we get that time in. Fantastic. We got 50.37 for Troy, 50.65 for Sunny Hills. Wow, fantastic race. That is actually, both teams are, that is the fastest 4x1 time for the year for any team in the Freeway League. Both teams, actually. What a fantastic race by the girls. All right, it's time for the boys 4x1. Again, should be a great race. All right. Runners are on their marks. There we go. The gun is off. Looks like Troy's off to a good start, making up the stagger at the beginning. Troy with a slight lead. Jordan Williams trying to pull away. Sunny Hills right on his tail. Off to the third leg. Oh, we had a bad exchange for Sunny Hills. Now Troy's pretty safe as long as they don't make a mistake. And here we go. Troy with a sizable lead. Sunny trying to make a comeback. Looks like Troy's going to take it pretty easily as they cruise down for the 5 points. All right, everybody. There goes the 4x1. Next up is our 1600. Now, we're going to probably take a look at some of the other events while we're doing that. We've got the discus pit. There it is. There's our times. Troy with a 51.39 and Sunny Hills with a 51.37. Let's go to the boys. There's the boys' varsity time. Troy with a time of 44.67 and Sunny Hills with a 45.54.
Chris, you're gonna do the little race.
Hey everybody, if you see right now on camera, coming up right here is the high jump. This is the boys varsity high jump. They're warming up right now, doing their warm-ups. We got a lot of really neat events going on all over the place. And here goes the Frostoff girls 1600. Actually, it's the JV girls 1600. And here you go, back to the discus. Here's a varsity girl for Sunny Hills throwing disc.
Can you get high jump?
Nice throw right there. And again, if you're looking, you'll see people run in with the cones. The cones, they move the cones as they get further and further away. Once again, in the discus pit, this is Lois Rouse, one of our top discus throwers. As she gets ready. And you'll see here our 1600s just coming up on the 200-meter mark, trying to get into a nice clip. We'll take a look at what their split is here in a sec. Hey, we'd like to give a special shout out to the Smoothie Patrol. Smoothie Patrol out here today celebrating Troy Track. Gotta love Smoothie Patrol. And once again, don't forget, thanks again to Finished Results for their great job. Hey, here comes the Frostoff Girls 1600. She's crossing right now at a time of 127. 127, 128. She's hoping to break 6 minutes right there with that pace. Really nice pace. All right, right there, throwing right there. That's one of our best, if not the best, discus and shot putter we have. That's Simone Stearns. Simone's super excited about continuing her throwing next year at OCC, Orange Coast College. There's our first attempt at high jump for the boys. I believe the boys actually start at a high jump height of 5 feet 2 inches. For those of you that know me, that's about my height. So the fact that they're trying to jump over me is pretty amazing. So you'll see our Troy high jumpers walking up as our 1,600 girls continue on lap 1.5. 1.5. Let's see if our front runners, they're hoping to cross that next midpoint at 3 or under 3 minutes if they can. Great day to be at Troy Track. For those of you at home, it's 72 degrees, beautiful, sunny, slight wind. Great day to be at a track meet. Just about as optimal as it gets. Now, here they come. Heading down, let's see what their time is. That'll give us a good idea. 3:03, 3:04, 3:05, 3:06. So it looks like our winner's going to be probably 6 is going to be really hard to beat, but I'm going to guess somewhere around 6:30. All right, there's a fantastic jump. Holy cow, that is 5 feet 2 for Sunny Hills, and that's going to be a tough one for Troy. That's great. Oh, Troy's not quite able to meet. Here we go once again. Here's our leader. Our leader for the girls 1,600 frosh-off. Isabella Garcia. Doing a great job. Awesome. All right, here they go. This is just passing the 600 meter mark. Heading on down. All right, just over 500 yards to go. All right, here we go. It's the bell lap. For those of you that don't know, the bell lap is the last lap of a race. That's a distance race. Usually it's that 4th lap, and they're really trying to push. Gotta love it. Everybody trying to PR. They're coming down that backstretch, seeing what they can do. And here you go. This is one of our new cameras. Looking at the girls, how they head down the backstretch. Backstretch heading up, just about to hit the mark where they've got 200 yards to go. She's pushing hard, doing a great job. Ooh, a great attempt there over at the high jump pit. Didn't quite get it. As we finish up here in the girls frosh-off 1,600. All right. And it looks like Troy's going to be the winner of the girls 1,600. As she finishes, this is going to be close. Sunny's trying to get her. Sunny's trying to get her. Just a hair. Well done. Great job. Okay, here we go. In first place for that girls JV, Catherine Anderson of Troy with a great push the last lap. Almost getting her from Sunny Hills, Isabel Garcia. In third place, Paula Landa Mondragon with 6:22. Great job, girls. Great job as the girls finish up. All right. Over at the discus pit, they're adding things up. That's what they're doing. They're seeing what the measurements are. And then they'll figure out the order and figure out who's first, second, and third. All right, next up as we get closer, we will be heading eventually to the boys' Frosh Soft 1600. And let me tell you, it's a big group. If you see that, folks at home, this is going to be a lot of people in this race with a lot of people hoping to PR. Hopefully you guys are having a great time at home. We're having a great time talking Troy track. All right. If you're looking right now, guys, that's the triple jump and the long jump pits. They're getting ready. The pits open at any time. Here we go. We've got a Sunny Hills. Chose not to take his jump. Same with Sunny Hills. Right now, a lot of the girls are just getting their run-throughs, getting ready for their regular jumps. Okay, looks like we're just finishing up here. Just finishing up on the 1600. We've got a few more, I think. I think we might have a girl or two finishing up. All right, here they come, boys and girls. Here comes all the 1600 Frosh Soft boys for Troy and Sunny Hills. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you take a look. Here is the start list for our boys 1600 Frosh Soft. As we scroll through, you'll see we have quite a few kids in this race. That's right, it's a total of 38. 38. All right. They will probably get them out in 2 different rows to make sure it's a safe start. All right, here we go back to the high jump. Oh, just barely missed it. Since the starting height is 5'2", my guess is that's probably 5'4". That was really a close race, a close jump. All right, they're off in the 1600 boys. Hey, we've got a special guest. While we're doing the 1600 boys, we're going to do a few interviews throughout the day here with different Troy athletes and maybe even a Sunny Hills athlete, but not yet. Hey, right now, first, here's Daniel Beard, one of our outstanding distance runners. So Daniel, first year running track. You've had an absolutely amazing year. What would be your favorite event? Are you more of a 16 or an 1800 guy?
I personally, I like the 800 more than the 16 just because of like the distance. I like running a little less. I'm a little better at the 800, and hopefully I can do better today too.
So what did you're a junior this year, is that correct?
Yeah.
What did you do the last 2 years before you did track?
So I played baseball freshman year, and then I played baseball sophomore year, but I also ran cross country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so this year you decided to transition and actually do both?
Yes.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, your PR, 2:01. What do you got to do to break 2?
Probably open with like a 58 and then hopefully close with like a 60.
Okay, is that the goal today? Is that the?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, good luck. Thanks for joining us. I want to see 159.9.
All right.
All right. Have a great day. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Here we go. Back to the track. So exciting that we can have so many of our great athletes out here. We got a ton of kids. So many things that you can see and talk about. One of the great things at track, it's never ending. There's always something going on. Right now you can see those 1600 Frost Soft boys working hard. Now, in case you didn't know this, one of the little kind of oddities about the Century Conference, for girls, it's JV. So it could be anybody from freshman to a senior running JV. But for boys, it's Frost Soft. There is no JV. So all of these 34 at these 2 schools are Frost Soft runners. All right. Hey, everybody. We've got another great guest. We've got Julie Saram, and she is one of our outstanding sprinters. All right, Julie, fairly new to track.
Yeah.
100, 200, 400. You tell me what's your favorite event and why.
My favorite event is definitely the 200 because I think I'm really good at accelerating and I like coming off the curve.
Ah, so you really enjoy running the curves?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Do you have a goal today as far as like, hey, I really want to run this time, or is it I want to come in this place?
Yeah, I have a goal, and it's for the 400 meter. I'm going to try to get a PR and run a 61 and place.
Wow. And what's your PR currently?
62.
And you, what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Oh, my goodness. Now, in the history of Troy, we haven't had many kids ever break 60. And the fact that you're close as a sophomore, that's pretty amazing. Hey, how were you able to get, it seems like you've made a significant improvement from last year. How were you able to get there?
I was able to get there because starting from August of last year, I trained a lot. Like I trained outside of school with Perez, one of my coaches, and we would train every day. And we started from the basics and we just built up to it. And so I think that's what's really helped me.
That's fantastic. Well, hey, congratulations, a great year. Go get them today. We're going to be watching for that 61.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you. Another one of our wonderful Troy athletes as we watch the 1600 Frost Soft boys digging for that bell lap. All right, those freshman boys right now crossing at about 418, 422, 423. Okay, here we go. It's the back stretch of the bell lap. All right, man, another great job by Sunny Hills getting that high jump height. Again, I'm eyeballing it from here, but I'm going to guess about 5'4". Back to the freshman race. Here we go, that last stretch. Great job. It looks like it's a warrior. It's Jun Yu with a time of 4:59.88. Oh, and there you go on the high jump pit. We got a kid, a Troy kid that, oh, he's fired up. Just crossing over that 5'4", maybe even 5'6". Hey, congratulations to June with 4:59.88. There's nothing better than breaking 5 minutes for that first time. Hey, over at the Troy discus, that's Maria Basili, a sophomore discus thrower. Great to see Maria out here throwing around as we see the boys in the 1600 finishing up. So those of you that don't know a lot about the 1600, there are certain markers that are sort of goals in life, and breaking 5 is really one of them. And then from there, it's all the zeros. So breaking 550 and then breaking 545, then 540. Today, I'm sure would love to see some kids in the 530s. But yeah, congratulations, that's awesome. Okay, coming up after the 1600, we've got the girls varsity 1600. We've got discus going on, as you see right there. Girls discus. Oh, a great throw right there. I believe that might have been a Naga. All right, here we go, getting ready for the start of the 1600 girls varsity. Hey, right there, you're taking a look at once again, our finished results, the final tallies for the boys. Varsity, great job. Now let's take a look. Here's the start list for the girls varsity. August, Mia, Carrie, Evelyn, Sawyer, Aurora, Monica, Christy, Vanika, Hannah, Brittany. And here we go. All right. All right, here we go. It's the varsity 1600. Generally, in life, the 1600 girls, your first big number that you're trying to track down is, can I cross that 1600 number? August, Jade Doris has a PR this year, 5:45, so I know she is definitely going to be breaking 6. After August Jade, we've got Mia Gonzalez at 5:55. We've got Carrie Wen at 5:59 this year. We've got Evelyn Delgado at 6. And for Troy, we've got Sawyer Daly at 6:11. Sawyer would love to break 6. All right, there we are at the discus pit again. Nice attempt there by a Warrior. And our main pack in the girls varsity 1600 just went by. You see them heading off. Looks like we've got a breakaway of 3 and then a pack trying to chase. All right. Here we are back again, watching Maria get ready to throw for the discus as we watch the 1600. Once again, there's Maria. All right, here we go. Starting that third lap, working hard down that back stretch, coming up with 600 yards to go. There it is, that's the 600-yard mark. running around the edge and hoping to push. Now here we go. Here comes the whole chase pack. Whole lot of Sunny Hills girls, and you'll see our first Troy girl, Sawyer Dally, working hard. Here we go, heading down that front stretch. In the front, that should be August Jade for Sunny Hills. A pack of Sunny Hills girls. And Troy working hard to PR. All right, let's head over to the high jump pit. Now trying to get up to 5'6". Oh, and we've got it. What a jump. What a fantastic jump for Sunny Hills. That is, what a great jump right there. Let's see if I can see who the start list is and give you some names. I am going to guess that is Devin Rossetti. What a great job by Devin. He's a sophomore. His PR currently was 5'6", and eyeballing it, I think that is about 5'6". So good for him. That's fantastic. All right, we're on the last lap for the girls' Varsity 1600. That's August. Jade coming in right there. Actually, I think that's number 2, Mia Gonzalez, in the lead. There she is, coming down that last few hundred yards. Here she goes down the last 100. Here we go. We're going to throw you back out here at our next attempt. Setting up. Oh, and he got it. Holy cow. Fantastic. Okay, and our finish on camera 4. Congratulations to Sunny Hills as they come on. That's August, ran a 5:50. Mia ran a 5:55, right in second place. Carrie Wen finished up at 5:59. Evelyn Delgado at 6. Aurora Delgado at 6:02. Here comes our first Troy girl, Sawyer Dally. Great job by Sawyer. In with a time of 6:19.59. As you see us continue on with the discus. Boy, we're having some fun over at the high jump. Here we go, boys and girls. As you'll see Coach Jacob, the head coach over at Sunny Hills, he's measuring that bad boy. That is getting up there. I can only guess that has got to be 5'8" to 5'10" right there. They are really getting up there today. Good for them. That's fantastic. All right, here we go. We think it's 5'10" over at the high jump pit. Oh, almost. Great effort. Fantastic effort. Again, we're not absolutely sure, but we think it's Devin Rossetti, a sophomore, and I'm pretty sure he has PR'd. All right, over on the track, we've got the boys' Varsity 1600. We've got some outstanding runners here today. The number 1 boy for Troy, Mr. Gabe Beaumont, is actually not running the 1600 today. He of the 4:19, 4:20, 1600 time, but we do have Mr. Noah. That is a 4 or 4:35. Let me run down to the start list. Noah Smith Lewis and Ronan Takeda, both 4:35 and 4:37. They're gonna get it out today and see if they can run something in the 4:30. So this should be a fun race. And they're off. Here we go. If you see on the top kids in gray, there's Ronan and Noah. They're gonna go ahead and get going. If they want, it should just be a race between the two of them, but they're gonna try to pull everybody else along. I know Ved Patel would love to get into the 4:30s today as well. A big part of it is it depends on how they do. Hey, take a look right now. We're headed over the shot put. That is the shot put. That's the varsity boys over there doing the shot put. Great to see where they're at. Give a little shout out to our shot put varsity boys for Sunny Hills and Troy. All right, here we go. Here's the varsity 1600 as they turn around and come down the straightaway for the last 100 yards of our first lap. Boy, I tell you what, Ronan Takeda is getting out in a hurry. He's getting out in 68. That, for you at home, is a 4:32 pace, and the truth is, if Ronan wants to run 4:32, he's got to run a whole bunch of 68, so he's going for it. Good for him. All right, now once again, similar to the discus, the shot, you'll see they mark it with usually a tennis ball or spike of some sort, which lets everybody know. And again, usually they don't mark it unless it's further than the last one. Similarly, if you're looking here at the discus, you'll see all the little orange cones. So we got a good throw right there. All right, back to the 1600. Here's Ronan. He's seeing if he can hold it. Now, he got super aggressive on that first lap. So what it's going to come down to is, can he dig? He's got to dig deep on that third lap. If you see this view, it's a great camera shot. You'll see Noah Smith-Lewis kind of sitting behind him with Ved right on Noah's tail. And they're going to just sit and try to pounce on Ronan. And Ronan's really got a lot of work. The other thing about a distance race, when you're out by yourself, there's nobody blocking the wind, especially today on a windy day. One direction right here, this backside's into the wind. Whole lot easier to tail somebody right behind them. Okay, here we go. Here's a shot attempt. Nice effort right there. Very nice. Now, in case you're wondering, we don't get exact results for the distance. That's not why we're not shouting them out. Actually, until the end of each race, each event for the shot or the discus or the high jump, we have to wait till they actually turn those in, and then we put them up electronically. So we won't know for about an hour or so. Okay, here comes Ronan. He is pushing hard. Here comes that third lap. Let's see what he's crossing at. 3:21, 22, 23. Again, you'll see Ved and Noah sitting right behind him. Let's see if Ved and Noah try to do a little push right here. About 3:30 is what he's got to go. All right, here's Adam Knowles working on his shot, one of our best shot putters here for Troy. Very nice shot. All right. Okay.
No, just go all the way to the left and stay to the left, please. Low two,
Okay, here we go.
Lead room, good.
Here we go. Here's that last lap. Here comes Noah. Noah trying to push up on Ronan. This is going to be close. 34, 35. No PRs today, but they're pushing each other. Nice wire-to-wire victory for Ronan. Very nice. Very nice. All right, here we go. That looks like Michael Fenton with a big shot put right there for Troy. Michael is really probably, I think, Michael along with Adam are our number 1 and 2 shot putters. Boy, that would look like a nice effort right there. All right, hey, let's take a look at our results here in the 1600. You'll see Ronan first with a time of 4:44. Noah Smith at 4:44 as well. Ronan Wen from Sunny Hills with 4:46. And Ved Patel almost at a PR at 4:48. Hey, nice race by the boys as we see some others finishing up.
Good job, Ben. Look down. Hey, what 5-minute mile's good? You told me he's fast. Some friend told me he was like, I'm really bad already. And that's a 5-minute mile. This dude. What in the world? I didn't even know he was on track with this one.
Hey, we're going to take a look at the shot pit for a while because we feel bad that we weren't able to get them till just now. So we're going to let those shot putters get their time while we get set up here for the hurdles. Our first up will be the 100-meter hurdles. So in every track meet, usually it's either the 100-meter, then the 110-meter, or the 110-meter, then 100-meter. Switches up a lot because, for those of you at home that don't know, in the hurdle world, girls hurdle for only 100 yards, and they hurdle at a lower height than the boys. The boys hurdle 110 yards, and the hurdles themselves go up a fairly significant amount. Just wait till you get to college and see the height of those. You think they're crazy. So that's still coming up in a minute. Usually every single track meet, there's a little break time between the 1600 when we get those hurdles set up, but it's a great time to take a look at all our varsity shot putters. Sunny Hill's getting ready for an effort. Very nice. For my eyeballing it right there, that tennis ball that's the furthest out seemed to be Michael Fenton's throw that we just saw here a second ago. Michael, an excellent all-around athlete, football, baseball, and now track and field. Great athlete, able to do multiple things. All right, everybody, we have another special guest today. This is Brittany Navarro from Troy High School. Hey, Brittany, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
All right, tell us a little bit about you. What are your events?
So my events are the mile and the 800.
Ooh, my goodness. Okay. Tell our people at home, what do you do to train for the mile and the 800?
I honestly just try and stay consistent throughout my workouts and my just practice every day. I really try my hardest. I try and, when we have hard workouts, I try and stay strong and just try and give it my all.
Okay, when you're talking workouts, what do you like? How far are we talking about running?
So on a regular run, we usually do 4 miles, but when we're doing like long runs, we go 6 to 7 miles.
Ooh.
And for the workouts, it depends. We have all types of workouts.
That's awesome. Now, are you doing the 4x4 tonight by chance?
Yes, I'm doing the 4x1. Yeah.
So
The seniors.
you'll also sometimes even run something shorter.
Yes, sometimes, yeah. If we need the points, they'll put me in and yeah.
Okay, not to put you on the spot, but what do you like better? Cross country or track?
I feel like, I like track, honestly. It's more competitive, it's faster, and it's just way more like, your friends are all around, they're all cheering for you, so I really like that.
That's awesome. All right, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck
Thank you.
today, Brittany.
Thank you.
All right, hey, for those of you at home, take a look. This is the girls' JV 100-meter hurdles. Once again, the girls' JV 100-meter hurdles. Awesome. Talk about a super competitive and tough event. It takes a lot of courage to try to jump over those. Hey, our winner right there was our girls flag football quarterback, Cassidy Mall, with a time of 16:69, and Charlotte Arns at 20:33, and Aisel Abdallah, another flag football girl, coming in at 21:91. So let's take a look. There you go, folks at home. You can see how our girls did in the 100-meter hurdles. Now, here comes the varsity 100-meter hurdles. So, real quick, here's our starting lineup. We have in lane 2, Sasha Daly. Lane 3, Noelani Kanatal. Lane 4, Sophia Timoshuk. Lane 5, Kayla Ego. And lane 5, Julia Bielia. All right, here we go. There's Adam Knowles getting ready for a shot. Oh, very nice shot for Adam. And here we go. They're off. Ooh, a great race. Sunny out to a great start. Sophia Timoshuk trying to catch her. Outstanding time. All right. Kayla Ego with an outstanding time of 15:02. For those of you at home, if you're running in the 15s, that's fantastic. Sophia with a really nice 17:52, followed by Julia at 18:31, and Sasha at 19:71, and Noelani at 19:95. Boy, some great times today in girls hurdles. All right. Interestingly enough, as far as the league finalists go, Kayla Ego at 16:31 was her best time coming in, and she just ran a 16:02. Sophia's best was 17:68 in league, and today she ran a 17:52. So great job by the ladies. I think we're going to see a lot of great times with the wind, the way the wind is behind us right now. Okay, there we go. Taking a look. Sunny Hills getting ready for the next event. Now, while this goes on, everybody, like we just said, it switches from the 100 to the 110-meter hurdles. So we have a whole bunch of people running around right now trying to get hurdles put into place. While we wait for them putting hurdles into place, we will take a little break and let you watch some shot put action.
Thank everyone for their help. Appreciate it. Once this race is over, we have to move them all to the outside of the track. Stack them on the outside. Okay, we're ready to go.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Looks like our 110 hurdles are up and ready. Hey, real quick, special shout out. Remember we were looking over there at the high jump? Devin Rossetti with an absolute killer personal best at 5 feet 10 inches. We knew it was up there. Boy, was it. So congratulations to him. That's number 1 in the league right now for this year for the Freeway League. Ismail Churiev did a nice job for Troy at 5'4", but once again, shout out to Devin and his 5'10". All right, here we go. Take a look. This is the boys' 110-meter hurdles. Here they go, and they're off. Lane 4 for Troy. That's Andrea Cunha. Tight, Sunny Hills. Oh, a tough, close race. So let's look. Here come the numbers. Our winner at $16.99 is Michael Coglianese. Great job by Michael, just to catch him at the end. Elias Varathorn by 1/100th of a second at 17.00. Andrea Cunha right next to them at 17.17. Boy, what a tight race. Great race. You'll see Michael Coglianese jumping up and down. What a fantastic breaking 17 at 16.99. Great job by Michael. All right, now for one of those crazy runs, as they call it, it's going to be the 400 meters. 400 meters. And while they're getting ready, you'll see the boys are just starting to get warmed up with the discus. Varsity boys are finishing up over. It looks like the varsity boys have just finished up at the shot. Frostoff boys are getting started on the discus, while everybody else is running around the track clearing hurdles. Once again, that's one of those crazy spots in a track meet. Yeah. Hey everybody, coming up right now, this is going to be the girls JV 400. Hey, and also, for all those of you at home, I apologize. I'm so old, I keep using the word yards, not meters. But as you know, when I grew up, it was the 440. For all you old people out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. All you youngsters will have no idea what yards are anyway. So I apologize. It is the 1600 and the 110 meter. Coming up is, of course, the 400 meter. And it's going to start with the JV girls. There they are, lining up, getting ready. So for JV girls, we just have one heat today. It's going to be great. Hey, right now, we've got a special guest that we're going to have on and talk right now. Our athletic director, Chris Bloom. Come on over, Chris. Let's get you on. All right, everybody. Coach Bloom, real quick question. How many years have you now been here at Troy, and how many years have you been doing track?
So, count high school?
Well, no, just as a teacher
As a
coach.
teacher coach. So I graduated in 1994, then became a teacher in 2009, 2010. And I've been coaching track since then.
Wow, 2010, my goodness.
I know.
So, can you tell us, because you know a little bit behind the scenes, what exciting stuff's coming up with Troy Track and Troy High School athletically?
All right, so starting soon, Hopefully in about a month, we have our brand new all-weather track being put in. Construction starts here in the middle of May. We're going to have a brand new all-weather turf. We're going to have an all-weather track. It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
That's
Very
so exciting. After all these years, so next year at this time, hopefully.
We will not. I told Fullerton High School that this should be our last meet at this stadium.
Oh, my goodness. After all these years.
That felt really, really good, for sure.
Okay. Give me one event. You've been at track forever.
Quarter mile.
Quarter mile.
It's my favorite. It's
about
my favorite.
to come up.
It's about to come up.
All right.
It's a mix between speed and endurance. It's an awesome race. And the 4x4 at the very end, the mile relay, is the epitome of track and field. I love that event as well.
Love it. Hey, we'll let you get back out there. Thanks so much for joining us.
All right. Very good. Thank you.
All right. Here we go. Getting ready for the girls' Frosh Soft 400 meter. Coach Bloom's favorite event. Here we go. And they're off. Hey, for those of you at home that have ever thought of this is a crazy event because it takes not just speed, but it takes endurance. It takes guts, that last 50 yards. All right, that looks like it could be Ella, Mackenzie, and Luana running in lanes 4, 5, and 6. Doing a great job as they head around that 200-meter corner, headed for home. This is when you try to dig deep and push, and that last 100, you try your best to get those arms moving and really, frankly, run through all this pain. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Pushing all the way through. Nice. Great job by all our girls. Again, for all those of you at home, this takes a lot of courage. And I'll tell you right now, a good time in a JV race is usually 75. Those girls just ran 78.9 for Mackenzie. And Ella at 70.53. Those are fantastic times. Okay. Here we go. We are still on. Oh, those were great times. I think we have a second heat right here. This is heat number 2 for the girls JV. In lane 2 is Sophia. Lane 3 is Sophia from Troy. Lane 4 is Claire from Sunny Hills. And lane 5 is Caitlin from Sunny Hills. And they're off. Here they go. Once again, we just had a 68 and a 70 in the last race. Once again, those are really good times for JV. All right, here we go. Heat 2 coming down. They're pushing hard that last 50 yards. Again, working all the way through. Let's see what we got. What kind of time do we have here? I think it's going to be a little under 72, 73. We have a 70.52 for Sophia. Great time. 72 for Claire. 76 for Sophia. Outstanding times. Hey, there we go, taking over, taking a look over there at the shot put pit. They are still going. A lot of shot putters. You know, a lot of times you're going to get your football players, the big guys, big and strong. Really good, excellent shot putters and excellent discus. All right, here we go. It's time for the boys Frosh Soft 400. Okay, let's take a look. See what we got here. Heat number 1. Lane 1, Max win from Sunny. Anna Shreddy from Troy. Gail from Sunny. Gavin from Troy. Troy from Sunny. Diego from Troy. Zach from Sunny. And Matthias from Troy in lane 8. All right. Boys lining up. You'll notice most of them are not out of the blocks because a lot of these kids are newbies to track. There's the gun, and they're off. Boys are pushing hard. Here they come down that backstretch. Here they go, coming down. Once again, crossing that 200-yard marker. Here we go, second half of the 400. A lot of times kids get out really quickly and die that yard mark from 200 to 300. And here they come, turning it up for that last 100 yards. It's Sunny in lane 5. That's Troy from Sunny in the lead as he heads down, pushing those last 50 yards. Through the finish line, looks like Troy Garcia from Sunny should be our winner, followed by Gavin Chung. Let's take a look here in just a sec. It is Troy with a really solid time of 57:23. Gavin with a time of 59:17. Gail with 59:94. Diego at 60:83. Again, really good, nice times for a Frosh Soft race. All right, here we go. We're going to have a second heat for those of you at home of the 400 Frosh Soft. So here we go. Heat number 2 should be Diego in lane 2, Imran in lane 3, Robert in lane 4, Everett of Sunny in lane 5, and Daniel of Troy in lane 6, while we take a look at some more Frosh Soft shot put.
All right, last call, 100 meter. Last call, 100 meter. First call, 800 meter. First call, 800 meter. Please check in according to the court.
Oh, that is actually, what the hell?
Okay, here we go. It's Frosh Soft heat number 2. They're about to get started. So, if you don't know at home, right there is the long jump and triple jump pits. One of the tough times and reason we don't sit there the whole time. Every kid from Frosh Soft to Varsity has 2.5 hours to jump whenever they want. So it's kind of hard to tell when the better jumpers are jumping. And here we go. Here's the 400 Frosh Soft heat number 2, and they're off. Once again, maybe the gutsiest race there is. Wow, that might be the race of the day up to this point, folks. What a great race. Great heat with the fresh off 400. All right, that came right down to the wire between Robert and Everett, and Robert just eked out Everett with a time of 103.83 versus 104.03. Wow, great race between the two. Okay, this might be the race of the day, though, folks. This is the Varsity 400. We've got Julie Saram in lane 2, Abby Pagayo in lane 3, Ariel Saram in lane 4, Natalie Suter in lane 5, Kira Lee in lane 6, Ashley Kang in lane 7, and Tressa Williams in lane 8. This is a loaded 400 race. And the truth is, the fastest girl's probably not even in this race. Madeline Suter is actually going to run probably some other races, but that's Natalie's sister. But I tell you what, you get this many girls under 63 in the Freeway League is very rare. This is, and a lot of these girls are just getting into shape. Like Tressa's coming back from ACL surgery, and she's just getting stronger and stronger. Same with Kira. Kira's really coming back from soccer. She's still not in 100% shape, track shape, so I am super excited to watch this race.
Where is she? Is she like on the line? Is she on the line?
There they go. Nobody off to a blistering start. Kira in lane 6 and Natalie in lane 5 making up the staggers. Natalie Suter's really made up a giant stagger early. She's really pushing Kira. If Natalie can hold it, she'll be tough to beat. Here they go. Coming around the corner. Let's see how they push the curve. This looks like it's turning into a two-person race between Natalie and Kira. And let me tell you, this is going to be a fun last 100 meters. Here they go. It's a matter of, does Kira have the energy the last 100? Natalie's working hard to hold her off. Working hard. Oh, this is going to be close with 50 yards to go. 50 yards to go. Oh, my Kira just gets her in the last 20 yards. What an outstanding race between all of them. Here we go. Let's take a look at those times. Holy cow. We got Kira Lee running a 61:30. Natalie with a 61:66. Abby Pagayo at 63. And Julie at 63. And Ariel at 63. Oh, my goodness, folks. What an amazing 400. That lived up to its billing. Fantastic 400 meter. Tressa coming in at 106.44 and Ashley coming in at 69.71. Great race. Great race. Hey, right there, we just missed out on Troy's top triple jumper, Kosio Nigbo. Our top long jump and triple jumper just went a second ago. We'll make sure we can try to get her on her next jump. She has a PR, I believe, out there at 37-38. She's won multiple events, multiple jumps around Orange County. One of our best, absolute best that we've ever had at the school. This year Kosie's best is 35.10. Another one of our great triple jumpers, Sophia Timashuk, also a great high jumper. They're both right around 35-36 this year. Here we go. We've got all kinds of people, all kinds of things going on. We've got Sophia Timashuk, one of our great triple jumpers, about to take off in the triple jump. And we've got the boys Varsity 400 about to go. Another one of our great races. Some really great young runners in the 400. All right, and they're off in the 400. So we're going to try to wait for Sophia and the 400. We're trying to mix it in. We're going to jump right back to Sophia when she starts taking off. Here we go down the back stretch. That is Garvey Holguin and Blake Allen for Troy. That is Jake Sexton and Travis McCovery for Sunny Hills. Blazing around the 200. Here goes Sophia Timoshuk with a long jump. One of our best jumpers as we come back to the last of the 400. And boy, he is pulling away for Sunny Hills. Outstanding race for Travis McCovery in lane 5. What a great time. Really nice time. Travis with a 53.17 this year. Jake with a 55.44. Garvey Holguin coming in at 55.87, followed by Carter Lopez at 58.15. Nice race for Travis. All right. Okay, boys and girls, here we go. It's the varsity shot. Varsity shot.
Shout out Diego.
That is Diego, one of our top shot putters with a really nice shot right there. We've got shot, we've got long jump, we've got the golden event that everybody loves to watch the Olympics. It's the 100 meters coming up. The glorious sprinters. So if you could hold up there for a few minutes, we got to get the cart moving with our starters. Back down.
I think the twins are there. That's the twins, right? Okay, go for it.
So right here, if you take a look at camera number 4, that's Kira Lee with Julian Ariel Saram and our coach, Pablo Perez, our expert 400 runner. He's really the coach that's really trained these three, that's really lowered their 400 times. Our 4x4 team has a really good chance to do well this year because of his tutelage, and we have 3 studs that can run the 400. And there they are, great athletes. Great athletes. All right. There you'll see everybody over at the jump pits. Now, all those people right in the foreground in front of you, that's all our sprinters getting ready to start at that 100-yard line. The start line is right next to them. We're going to get a great view of their start and a great view of the finish. Awesome camera work by Troy Omnia and Mr. Knowles. And once again, shout out to Finish Results for their timing, and Smoothie Patrol for their outstanding smoothies.
I have no idea what the next event is supposed to be.
All right, here we go. I'm back, boys and girls. Can't get enough track. You'll see right here is our shot area.
I got a lemonade like 30 minutes ago. I'm kind of tired. I don't care if it's for water or anything. I just need a liquid. Yeah, thank you. Lovely parents here getting me water. First place is 14 seconds.
Okay, everybody, we're back. We're taking a look.
First place was like 14 seconds.
Everybody's getting ready for the Frosh Soft Heats. You know what? To be completely honest, guys, we have a lot of Frosh Soft Heats. I'm going to actually step away and see if I can't grab a few interviews while we work through the girls and boys Frosh Soft Hundreds. Now, right here, if you see that, that is, I think that's Madeline, not Natalie. That's Madeline Suter. She is the fastest girl in our league at just about any race she wants to race. She also happens to high jump 5'2". The high jump today right here is going to be one of the best events of the day, actually, between Madeline and Sophia Timoshuk, also jumping 5'2", and her sister is a freshman that jumps 5'2". And we also have Ratana Miller, who's jumped over 5 feet before too. So the high jump today really should be a lot of fun between the different kids. You'll see Madeline now. Madeline's getting ready to do the high jump. As long as she runs through, it's not considered an attempt. That's why she's been doing a run-up. I believe she can do a run-up, and it doesn't count towards one of her 3 jumps at that height. Okay. Looks like they're waiting for somebody. Here we go. Let's go back to Frosh Soft girls. All right, heat number 2 in the Frosh Soft girls. Carla, Hayden, Mena, Aziza, Madeline, Natasha, Charlotte, and Quinn. Let's see who we got here. It's Aziza at 14.23, followed by Natasha and Carla at 14.92. There we go. That's heat number 2. Now, that's not our compiled list yet. Our compiled list will come up in just a sec. We've got one more heat with Claire, Sophia, Cassidy, and Madison, all from Troy.
Oh, is high jump going too? Why is she running alone?
All right, everybody, we have a special guest here in a sec. We're joined here right now by Kira Lee. Kira Lee is one of our best, if not the best sprinter we have at Troy. She runs the 100, the 200, the 400. Okay, Kira, I was just saying that was the race of the day, the 400. Did you go in with any kind of strategy, or did you just kind of go run and see how it feels?
For the 400, I just kind of go and run. I know too when you come out of the blocks in the beginning, I know you're supposed to sprint out of it and then kind of maintain your speed over the backstretch and then sorry, I'm out of breath. And then speed up as you're on the last turn, and then just go full out on the last 100. But I know that going into it, but once I'm actually doing it, I kind of forget about it, and I just kind of run.
Okay, we were wondering, because in watching the race, Natalie Suter from Sunny Hills got out to a great start.
Yeah.
The question was, I don't know if you could feel her on the first 100, 150 yards. She caught right up to you.
Yeah.
It seemed like you didn't panic. Like you just kind of waited and waited and waited, and then maybe, was it the last 80 yards that you said, okay, I want to go get her now? Is that kind of the...
Yeah, we were side by side on that first 100 for a little bit, and then I saw her starting to spread out in front of me, but I just kind of held my pace because I knew that if she's going faster than me, then she's going to eventually get tired out. And so on the last turn, I noticed her slowing down a bit, and then especially on that last 100, she started slowing down, and I maintained my speed. And so as I got closer to her, I continued to pick up my speed, and then I eventually passed her like at the very end.
Yeah, that was an absolute fantastic race. That is a PR, right? 61 and change?
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank
hey,
you.
Thank you for joining us. Race of the day, very well done. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, that was Kira Lee, one of our great sprinters. Like I told you, I called it race of the day. Race of the day. All right, taking a look back at the shot put area. All right, still getting those shots out there in distance. We're on to the boys Frost-Soft 100. Hey, you know what? Let me see if we can't take a quick look and see how our final results were for the Frost JV girls. So for Troy JV girls, Camille came in first at 14:02. Aziza came in second at 14:23, and Grace from Sunny Hills came in third at 14:41. Well done, girls. All right. Now we're going to be heading up to the boys. The boys have 3 heats. 3 heats in the boys. And they're off. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it is a photo finish, folks. Fantastic race for those freshman boys. We're waiting on the time. All right. Waiting on the photo finish results. All right, take a look at this, guys. What a great time for a Frost-Soft race. We got Gavin Kim winning at 11:88. Jackson coming in at 11.9 200ths. Right there, followed by Emmett at 11.93. Hey, right on your screen, that is our all-everything triple jumper, Kosio Nigbo. Here she goes, about ready to start one of her, I believe this is her second jump. Let's walk through it and see if she's doing the long or the triple. All right, good attempt right there for Kosi. That is the triple jump. Triple jump, and that looked like a good one. Again, unfortunately, because of where we're at, we don't get the digital numbers, but we'll get those to you before the night's over. That looked like a good one for Kosi. All right, here we go. I believe this is heat 2 or heat 3 of the boys Frost-Soft. Heat number 2, boys Frost-Soft 100. Oh, we had a slip out of the box in lane 4. Here they come right through in lane 4. That's going to be Logan, it looks like to me. Let's see if we can get the times here in just a sec. It was Logan. Logan Acosta coming across at 12:19, followed by Benjamin Lee at 12:41 and Aiden Paguyo of Sunny Hills at 12:55. There they go as they pop up. Once again, you gotta love finished results, making this awfully easy. Thank you again for these great stats for the kids. All right, we've got a third heat coming up here in just a sec. All right, here we go. It's the last heat of the boys Fresh Soft 100. They are motoring down the line. Nice effort. Whole lot of Troy kids. Gavin, Daniel, Robert. It's Robert Leone in 12:09, Zach Liu in 13:35, followed by Daniel Jung at 13:55. Right. All right. Just a sec. We're headed up to the girls 100 varsity dash. This should be a fun one as well, everybody. You are in for a treat. If Madeline's feeling good, she's going to be in lane 5. She has a personal best of 12.7. For those of you at home, breaking 13 is very fast. And we've got a whole bunch of fast girls in this race. Both Saram sisters, Ariel and Julie, are here as well. Alina Ujiki in lane 2, Caitlin Stoikla in lane 3, Kennedy Spurgeon, lane 6, Sydney Odipo in lane 7, and Peyton Wu in lane 8. Fun little story. Kennedy in lane 6 was quite a bit faster. But she had ACL surgery. She's coming off ACL surgery. Just like Tressa Williams, she's slowly getting back into shape. Here we go. Looks like Julie and Ariel, they ran the 400. They're not going to be running the 100. Watch lane 5. With this win today, this could be a PR. And they're off. Madeline's pulling away. Looks like it got close between Alina and Kennedy in lanes 2 and 6. Let's see what we got as far as times. Oh my goodness, folks. Madeline Suter with a 12.50. That is really fast. Smoking. Now, I will say that said, could be wind aided. Might be wind aided, might not count as far as records go, but I'll tell you what, folks, 12.5 is very, very fast. Kennedy Spurgeon at 13.3 is great to see. Kennedy's getting better and better every single race as her knee gets stronger. It seems like every week she's cutting down a 10th. So great time. Well, that was a lot of fun. Good race. And now it's on to the boys. The boys 100. Here we go. It's the fastest heat first. Talk about fast. We've got in lane 4. We've got from Troy, Jacob Aho, who is right around 11.0. He is getting close. You don't know if today's the day with this win that he doesn't cross 11 and hit the 10.99. We've got Craig from Sunny in lane 1. We've got Tariq in lane 2 from Troy. Abel from Sunny in lane 3. Jacob in lane 4. Aaron in lane 5. Jordan in lane 6. Joseph in lane 7. And Lucius in lane 8. Oh. Or 2. All right, here we go. This could be a burner. I'd love to see a 10.99. They're off. Good start in lane 4 for Jacob. Let's see if he's got it in him. Can he work all the way through the line? All the way through the line. This is going to be close. This is going to be really close. Let's see what we got. 10.95, folks. 10.95. We have not had a runner break 11 at Troy in quite a while. 10.95 for Jacob, and you see him running around hugging everybody because he knows what that means. Breaking 11 as a sophomore is pretty crazy. In fact, the last person at Troy that we had do that, let's see if we can't go back, find a little bit of Troy history. That is fantastic. What a great. So the last one we had, break 11, was Noah Clement in 2022 that ran a 10.78. Noah went on to run for MIT. Noah was also a very smart young man and a super fast kid as well. Congratulations to Jacob. That is absolutely fantastic. We'll see if we can't get him on the show in a little bit. All right, they're finishing up the 100. While they're doing that, we're going to get ready. After that, we've got the 800 coming up in a bit. You'll see we're going to zip around from the shot to the disc, all kinds of good things, and hopefully maybe even get some high jump. I'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy.
All right, 800 meter next race, 800 meter next race. All right, again.
Oh, they didn't even show the score. Damn.
This track is being broadcast on the Troy YouTube channel by our very own broadcast journalism team on Troy, youtube.com/CRHS Omnia. So if you have family or friends who are not here would like to catch the meet, you go to youtube.com/Troy Omnia or CRHS Omnia, catch it there. We also have
All right, everybody, we have got some more great things coming on right now. We have a special guest star. He's going to come up in just a sec. It is Jacob Aho. Jacob, who just ran a 10-95 for you. For those of you at home, breaking 11 is fantastic. Breaking 11 as a sophomore is at Troy is unheard of. All right, Jacob, so excited for you. Walk us through the race. First of all, walk us through the race.
The very beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning to the middle to the end. Were there any thoughts going through you at the gun, like, I want to make sure I get off to a great start? What are you thinking about going into the race?
At the very start of the race, my goal at the very beginning was to have a really good start because that's what I was struggling in. I felt great off the start. It was amazing. And then I felt the wind behind me. And then when I got to the middle of the race, this is when I turned on the gears.
That's fantastic. Okay. Have you ever run track before last year? Is this the first time you've really ever run track these last 2 years?
I started freshman year, yes.
That's fantastic. Okay. Where did you believe that you were going to break 11? I mean, that is really fast for a sophomore. What are some of the things that you've done to get to 10.95?
To be honest, I did a lot of stuff before going into the season. I did a lot of weightlifting, plyometrics, I did all that. I prepped since like the start of the school year.
That's fantastic. So you don't just walk out and run. You've done a lot of the little things to become a better track athlete.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 10.95. It is April 1st. What's the goal in life number at league finals and CIF? If you can make CIF or at league finals, what would be your, now that you've broken 11, is there a number out there?
To be honest, my goal is to keep this consistent now and just keep hitting sub 11.
Boy, that is a fantastic, that is the perfect answer. You're not worried about a number. You want to keep hitting sub 11.
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We were talking earlier, we haven't had somebody do it since 2022, and he was a senior. He was fast as a freshman and as a sophomore, but I don't think he broke 11 till his senior year. So congratulations as a sophomore, Jacob.
Thank you.
Super excited to see you in the coming years.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, that was Jacob Aho. Boy, talk about an awesome race. 10.95 as a sophomore. It's got me fired up. You can't tell at home. Okay. So we've got varsity boys throwing the disc. We've got Frostoff girls about to run the 800. We've got varsity girls throwing the shot. It is craziness all over the field. So here we go. All right. If you take a look, they just started off the 800 Frostoff girls. They're heading out. And at the same time, we've got varsity boys. They're really just doing their warm-up throws right now as they get ready for competition. Gotta love it. There they are, the 800. The 800, for those of you that don't know, is only 2 laps. Also, you'll notice there are hurdles already out there. The reason they put the hurdles out there early is because nobody in their right mind runs the 800 in lap 3 or 4, because the inside of the track is the shortest distance. That's why everybody's going to get out and try to run in lane 1. And if you pass somebody that's in lane 2, on the very rare occasion, you might get out and try to pass somebody in lane 3. All right. Here they come down that first lap. All right, hey, right here comes, once again, our top long jump triple jumper, Kosio Nigbo, about to go. Great jump by Kosi. Now, if you didn't notice, Obviously, the distance, that's the long jump. Triple jump, they have a hop step to it. Long jump is just a single step. Here's our girls JV, excuse me, I keep getting confused on the JV versus the frosh soft. This is our girls JV 800 meter. They are running around with about 250 yards to go. For those of you at home, some of the goals in life numbers. 3 minutes really for girls is like a just kind of that 0-0 number in the 800. And then you start getting into the 250s and the 240s and the 230s. See if we can take a look at where they're at right now. They're at 233, pushing hard. The two Sunny girls are going to push hard. I think they're going to come under 3 minutes. Good battle between the two of them against each other. Here they come. Working hard. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Nice, very nice. Let's see what their times pop up at. I'm going to guess about 58. Jane Park at 2:57. Oh, great job, Jane. Second place is Paula at 2:57. Third place, Leilani at 3:04, and Chelsea Engelhart at 3:07. All right. As we hop back and forth between the 16, the 800, and the varsity discus, and the long jump. Always good stuff all over the place at a track meet.
Put it back up just now. They're measuring.
All right, everybody, here we go. It's time for the Frosh Soft Boys 800, and if you notice, there's a lot of them. So here we go. It's going to be a little crazy. 2 laps of madness. One of my favorite races. Really excited for the boys varsity. I said the girls varsity 400 was my race of the day. The second race of the day for me is going to be that boys 800. Super excited. We're going to have Gabe Beaumont and Daniel Beard both trying to run some crazy fast high school times. All right, there we go. That's a whole bunch of kids trying to sprint out to the start. So once again, this is Frosh Soft 800 meters. Looks like 2 Troy kids are jumping out front and pushing it quite a bit. They got out quick in about 30, which is quite fast. Hey, here we go. If you're seeing right now, these are some of our outstanding high jumpers. Oh, I think that was either Madeline or Natalie Suter. I think. Hard to tell from this distance. Great job. Here come those runners crossing over. Let's see what that first lap is. You see Coach D'Amelia encouraging them to go, go, go. As varsity discus getting underway here in a sec. They're just warming up for now. Once you see the cones out, folks, that's when you know it's time to go. All right, here we go. Frosh Soft 800, here they go. 500 yards, no, 300 yards to go. All right. All right, here we go. Ooh. eyeballing that to me. So we got some people warming up in the long jump pit as the boys Frosh is finishing up. Here it comes in the Frosh 800. It's right down to the wire. This is going to be a tight one. Here they come. And the winner is, let's see if it pops up here in a sec. June at 2:14.63. Prashanth at 2:14.98, 35 hundredths of a second off. Great effort, great effort. All right. All right, you see, this is our varsity high jump. Like I said earlier, we've got some fantastic girl high jumpers today between Sunny Hills and Troy. Both doing a great job.
I think we're kind of early though.
Oh, just barely could make it. I think that was Madeline. I think that was Madeline Suter. All right, here we go. It's time for the Varsity 800. All right. Hey, everybody. We have a special guest star. I want to meet you and introduce you to our varsity boys soccer coach, Mr. Lester Maldonado. Lester, we are so excited. Come on down, buddy. We want to talk a little bit about here about great things that are going on with boys soccer. All right, there goes the girls JV 800. Okay, special guest star, Mr. Maldonado. Tell us a little bit about boys soccer season ended. Tell me about how it ended, how did the year go, and what's exciting about next year?
Yeah, boys soccer season was good to us this year. We had a pretty young team. We're actually excited. We sent a bunch of them over to the track program, so some of them are competing here. We're excited to see them run and get quicker, get some footwork in, agility work in, and we're excited for next year.
As a coach, are you okay with athletes that play in two different sports?
Yeah, you know, I'm actually a big believer in that with our athletes, with my own kids. I've got a 10-year-old. He plays soccer, he plays baseball, and when one season starts, the other one ends, gives their body a chance to recharge, keeps them healthy, keeps them strong. And so, yeah, over the years, we've had some of our star soccer players have been star football guys. We've had cross-country guys. We have track guys. One year we had Jacob Lopez was a starter on the varsity basketball team, and he was a starter on the soccer team as well. So definitely love our athletes playing all the sports.
Okay, the kid that comes to mind, right now we have a soccer track star, young kid, freshman running varsity named Garvey Holking.
Yeah.
I actually told Garvey, you need to reach out to Coach Maldonado and ask him about a gentleman named Ty Hernandez. Why? We had this talk before. Ty was a midfielder, is that correct? How come it seems like soccer kids are such natural 400 and track athletes? Is it just luck?
No, you know, I think there's a lot of crossover. Soccer's you're moving all the time, but there's those moments where you need that burst of speed. You need to get to point A to point B quickly, and so yeah, Ty's a good example. Ty was I think he was a hurdler for you.
Yeah.
Did he run hurdles? Eventually, he ended up going to Occidental College. He played soccer there and ran track. He's doing pretty good. Garvey, I don't think he was going to run track until one day I sent a message, said, hey, soccer guys, you're encouraged to run, and he ran. I think he ran varsity last week and did well over in Brea.
He is the fastest 400 runner we have in the school.
There you go.
I think they would thank you very much for having mountain track.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining us, Coach. Have a great day.
Thanks for having us.
We appreciate your time. Okay, here we go, ending up the girls' Frosh 800. It's going to be tight.
What the hell? Okay. No.
All right, here we go. Congratulations right there to August, Aurora, and Carrie. Outstanding. 241, 243, and 244 for the varsity girls. Brittany Navarro at 247, and Sawyer running a 255. I love it. Okay, this is, for my money, our second race of the day.
Benjamin, you got this.
Right there's Adam Knowles, one of our top 2 discus throwers with a great shot right there. And we're gonna jump right back to camera 2. They're stepping back and getting ready. This should be a phenomenal race. Phenomenal race with Gabe and Daniel. They're gonna really look for the 2 of them to really push it today. All right, here they go. There's the gun. Gabe should explode out. There he is from the outside. You see him taking off. Daniel's going to be right behind him. So Gabe's going to try to run about a 156. Daniel's going to try to run a 159.9. The trick is Daniel's got to go fast, but not go too fast and try to stay with Gabe, but stay close enough. All right, there goes Gabe. Past the 200 marker at about 27:28. That's perfect. He's going to try to run a 56 the first lap. And Daniel's going to try to sit on him at about a 58. Daniel's in about the right spot. He's now got to fight a little bit to stay with Gabe. All right, let's see what Gabe comes across at the first mark. This is going to be fascinating because, again, these 2 are trying to really go. Okay, I got him at about 56.0, and I got Daniel at 59. Daniel's got to dig with everything he's got to try to keep Gabe in sight. Gabe running a 56 now has to try to turn a 59 if he can. Maybe a 58. You'll see him. He's digging into this wind, pumping those arms. He's going to be close to chasing the school record right here, folks. This is very exciting. All right, here it comes. Here comes Gabe. Here we go. Last 100 yards, he's got to dig. He's got to dig. We got an all-time of 155.86 by John Shaw. Gabe's run a 156.2. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's pushing. He's pushing. He wants 155. Nothing else. 53, 54. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be really close to the school record. Oh, I don't know if Daniel broke 2. 155.42, that's a new school record in the 800. 155.42, folks. The old record was 155.86 by Mr. John Shaw, who ended up at Notre Dame. Congratulations, Gabe. I love it. 155.42. Also, if you're wondering about wind doesn't make a difference because you're running a full lap, so it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as wind aided. Congratulations, Gabe Beaumont. 155.42. New Troy record. That is 1964. That is 60 over 60 years of runners running the 800, and we just got to watch the fastest 800 in the history of the school. Congratulations, Gabe. Take a look at that replay as he barely pushes all the way through the line right there. Gotta love it. Gotta love some track and field.
They're celebrating with me.
All right, take a look. Everybody's celebrating. We're just making sure that the final results are official. Everybody so excited for Gabe right here. We're just trying to make sure that that is the official. That is what popped up. Let's take a look. That is official. 155.42. Daniel Beard, while I didn't break 2, he PR'd again at 2:01:15. Hey, and right now we've got one of our outstanding athletes here to talk with us. Let's talk to Kosi Onigbo. Kosi, come on in. Give us just a sec while we get Kosi all set up. Taking a look at Gabe. Oh, it's such a great day. For those of you at home, we're getting ready for the 300 hurdles. Getting ready for the 300 hurdles while we all are pumped up for Gabe. Gotta love 155. Okay, here we go. All right. Everybody, congratulations. This is the wonderful Kosi Onigbo. Kosi, you've been an amazing athlete here at Troy. You've run the 4x1, the 1, the triple, the long. You can do it all. Is there a favorite that you think, hey, I really love this or that?
I would say my favorite is long jump.
Is there a reason why? Is it?
I think the simplicity of it, because it's not like you're bouncing so many times, but also you feel like you're flying. And I don't know, I like being in the air.
Okay, so I'm taking a look at the history of Troy High School. And for the long jump, let's see here. I've got Kosi Onigbo at 18 and 1 inch. You are half an inch from a lady by the name of Vicky Almeida in 1976. Other than that, nobody in the history of our school has long jumped as far as that.
Wow.
Are there any tricks to the trade? Are you just naturally, you're able to jump?
I think a lot of it is mentality. I think I kind of get in the zone and I kind of tell myself what I want to jump, and then I'll do a lot of repetition right before, but also a lot of rest. So.
Okay. How do you make it work when you've got to run the 4x1 and then you got a triple and then you got a long and then you got to do something else? How do you make it all work? Is it just a crazy day and just kind of go?
Honestly, I'm running off adrenaline, but it's super fun. I take a break right after the 4x1, and then I go straight into jumps, and then I would go, and then I'd come back into jumps. But it's super fun.
That's awesome. Okay, tell us about next year. Is there any chance maybe you'll keep jumping?
Maybe. It's not in my mind for now, but anything can change.
That's awesome. Well, it's been a pleasure to have you for 4 years. You've been one of our best athletes ever. Congratulations on a great year and good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, that's Kosi Onigbo, one of our longtime great athletes. I'm going to take a little break while we get ready for the 300 hurdles. I'm going to go drag out our PR all-time record holder, Mr. Gabe Beaumont, and get his self over here. So take a little break. I'll be right back.
to the 300, we need to move the wash down to the 200 meters. Spotlight. All right, we are ready to race. We are ready to race. No, we are not ready to race.
All right, take a look. That was just Adam Knowles with an outstanding discus throw right there. We're getting ready for the 300 hurdles. So it's a little different, the 100 versus the 300. In the 100, 110, they do girls first. And in the 300, we have the boys first. So first up should be boys, frost off 300 hurdles. We're looking forward here in a little bit to get some exciting guest speakers coming on by for some interviews. Hope you at home are enjoying this as much as we are. Right there, there's our varsity shot pit, Sunny Hills and Troy. Nice shot right there for Sunny Hills. Everybody's working hard, having a great time on another great day. All right, here we go. It's the 300 hurdles. It's fresh off. This is a gutsy race. All right. Outstanding going right here in the 300 meters. Right here in lane 4, that is Andrew Acuna, and he is doing great. Slight little hiccup right there. Part of it is really trusting yourself all the way through. And he's going to finish up right here around 44, 45. Not bad, but I know Andrew would love to run something around 41. That's what he's always looking for. So that was Varsity. That was Varsity 300 hurdles. All right. For those of you at home, I apologize that I wasn't here on the mic for the girls' 300 hurdles, won by Kayla Ego of Sunny Hills, Sasha Daly in second of Troy at 54.84, and Noah Lonnie from Sunny Hills at 56.55. We're now headed over to the 200 yards. Everybody's kind of settling down as the meet's heading towards our final third. Okay, everybody, we're going to do a little bit. This is Andrew pushing hard on that last little bit. I know Andrew really, one of the biggest struggles is really to try to maintain your fitness and not hit any of those last 2 or 3 hurdles. But I know he's working hard every day, especially in my government class. All right, everybody. We have got a special guest coming up in just a sec, so hold on.
All right, the next event is 200 meter, long and triple jumpers. Looks like you have about 35 minutes left, 35 minutes to finish, to get all your jumps in. 200 meter runners, after the 200, remember we are all running at the same time, so be prepared.
Okay, everybody. Special guest. Unfortunately, he's like 7 feet tall and is not going to fit in our frame. Just kidding. This is the one and only Gabe Beaumont. 62 years in the history of Troy. Gabe, you just ran the fastest 800. How does it feel right now?
It feels amazing. I've been waiting for a long time to try and get it, so
okay,
great.
I know you've really been working on the 1600. And kind of the 800 has kind of been, yeah, I kind of go do it. Did you think today, like, hey, you know what? I think I got 155 in me.
I definitely thought it was possible, and then after the first lap, I was like, okay, I got it.
Do you know what your turn was-ish at the first lap?
I think it was probably 55, 56.
And then was that the idea? I'm going to go 55, 56, and I'm going to go all out?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And that was exactly what I wanted it to be.
That is fantastic. That is great. Okay. I know last year you had a PR, I think, of 418, 419-ish.
Yep, yeah.
Compare how you felt after that race physically versus today. Was it similar, or do you think you have even more in the tank in the 8?
I think I definitely even have even more after today, yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. Okay, if it came to CIF, 8 or 16, and you said, okay, I'm going to focus on one. Is it kind of, I'm not sure yet, let's wait and see?
I think it definitely is. Yeah, it's always been the 16 is the priority, but if that's the best opportunity at CF to make day 2, that'd be definitely what I want to do.
Okay, tell us a little bit about next year. Where are you going? You're a senior. You've had a great 4 years here at Troy. What are you doing next year?
I'm committed to run at the University of San Francisco.
Oh, that's fantastic. What can you tell us about them?
They're a Division I program up in the Bay. They're a distance-only program, and super excited to run with the team and be a part of the culture there.
Oh, that's so great. Okay, well, hey, huge congratulations. It is, school records just don't happen. The fact that we're doing the broadcast is just amazing.
Yeah.
Good luck the rest of the year. Real quick before you go, what are your goals? Tell us a little bit about your goals for the rest of this year.
I still want to break the school record in the 16 and see how low I can get the 800 now.
That's awesome. All right, congratulations. Go get him at league finals and CIF.
Yep, thank you.
You bet. All right, folks, there he is. Gabe Beaumont, the man, the myth, the Troy legend, 155.42. 155.42. Pretty amazing. All right, here we go. It's the 200, everybody. This is JV girls. Great race. Gotta love the 200. That was heat number 3. It's been such a pleasure. Great race between all the girls in the 200. We've got one more heat to go in the girls JV 200. Then we'll be doing the boys 200 frosh off. Once again, we apologize. We can't see everything at once. We're trying to get as much as we can and get some great interviews here at the time with a little bit of a varsity focus. Looking over here, we've got some varsity discus throwers. And over on the shot put is the varsity girls shot. That right there. Ben from Troy working in. This is frosh soft boys are warming up now at the discus. Varsity girls are over there. That's varsity girls about to throw the shot. And we've got our 4th heat right here of the 200 girls frosh soft. Hey, we've got another great guest interview here. This is the leader of our distance. All our distance teams for cross country, all our distance for track, and we want to get him on for an amazing day. This is Coach Derek D'Amelia. Coach D'Amelia, how did you do it? Easy, right? Tell us a little bit about some of the process that went through to make a guy be able to break the school record in the 800.
Just more than anything, it's the consistency of just being able to work out. Through the previous cross-country season, Gabe was averaging about 60 miles a week. This season, I bumped him up to 65 just to see if he could get out there and really prove the strength that he has. He's putting in some crazy times, working very hard on his own in his workouts, but it's showing. The fact that he's able to put up these times is a testament to how hard he works, and it's just great to see him getting the results that he really wants out of the races.
So the other interesting thing is it's easy to say, hey, you just got lucky and you've got one guy, but you've got Noah Smith-Lewis, you've got Daniel Beard, you've got Ronan Takeda, you've got Ved Patel, you've got a group of these boys that really seem like they've made these huge gains. Is there anything that, as a group, that you've been doing with these kids?
More than anything, I think it's been the increase in mileage for a lot of those boys. One of the hardest things about distance running, especially, is that you need to – running is boring. At the end of the day, running is boring. So having someone to do it with makes it so much better. So those 5 have really stepped up, and they're going on 10-mile long runs. They're going on 11-mile runs just together. And I think it's just building that camaraderie that lets them push each other at during workouts, and then it's showcasing in these in the races.
That's fantastic. Well, it's pretty amazing the growth that we've seen here. So we just want to say congratulations. Keep up with the good work. Last thing, any goals for you guys for the rest of the year with league finals coming up?
I'm hoping to. We sent a couple different people to state last year. I'm hoping to get 2. Kosi missed out on state by about, I think it was about an inch and a half in the triple. And then I'm hoping to get Gabe to state in that mile. So hopefully we can get both of those there. That would be awesome. I don't think we've had a runner, or actually I don't even think we've had someone go to state in the last 15 years. So it would be awesome to get someone out there.
That's awesome. Great goals. All right. Congratulations, Coach. Go get them. Oh, yeah, real quick, for those of you that don't know, can you tell us a little bit about this special event at the end of the day today?
Last year we started a tradition where at the end of this event we have a coach's 4x1 relay against the seniors. So each senior, they've made a team of 4, 2 guys, 2 girls for most of the teams, and they're going to go up against myself, Coach Perez, Coach Bonner, and Coach Maldonado. So the 4 of us are hoping to go out there and win, but usually we don't. So I'm hoping we can pull it out, though.
Excited to see this. All right, we'll see you out there. Don't hurt yourself. All right, we'll see. Holy cow, folks. You never know. Okay. All right, let's take a look where we're at, folks. Okay, for the girls JV, taking a look real quick. Natasha, Ella, and Carla were 1, 2, 3 for girls JV. Boys Frosh Soft should be finishing up here. And we should be headed to the girls Varsity 200. All right, here we go. It's time for the 200 boys. Finishing up the 200 boys, Frosh Soft. All right, and they're off. This is heat number 2. There are a total of 4 heats, so there's going to be a few more here. Here they are, coming right down. All right, let's take a look and see who won. Nice for Avon T, Ethan Trong, and Gavin Chung. Very nice. All right, we'll head off now to heat number 5 coming up here in a sec.
I think she's next. Yeah, I know. I said she's like after. I don't know what the difference is.
All right, here we go. It's heat number 3. As they all right. Let's see how they finished up. There we go. There's the finish. Now let's head back to the jumping pit. All right, everybody, this is Sophia Timoshuk, one of our best all-around athletes. She jumped 5'2" to win the high jump today, and here she goes on the long jump. Outstanding athlete, flag football player, cheerleader, outstanding student. We're going to get her on the program later. She's just a great all-around athlete. Senior Sophia Timoshuk. We're kind of at that in-between phase. Here we go. Heat number 4 of the boys 200. There we go. Heat number 4 for the boys. Congratulations to Zach. 26.56. Coming up in second place, Robert at 27.76. And third place. Ooh, that was super close. A tie with Sharva. Holy cow. Look at that, folks. It went to the thousandths of a second. That was so close. All right, great race. All right, now we're headed off. I believe that's going to be our last heat for the boys. I think we're off to the girls' Varsity 200, and we don't want to miss this one. This should be a really good race. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at our start. Right here in lane 1, Ashley Kang. Lane 2, Julie Saram. Lane 3, Natalie Suter. Lane 4, Kira Lee. Lane 5, Madeline Suter. Lane 6, Ariel Saram. Lane 7, Caitlin Stoikla. And lane 8, Kennedy Spurgeon. Boys and girls, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be fast. And I assume Madeline is going to smoke and pull everybody, hopefully, to some PRs. Madeline in lane 5. Should be who we're watching. Okay, they're off. In case you didn't catch that right there, Madeline really had an awkward start. She actually looked at the starter like she couldn't hear his, and it doesn't seem to matter as she's ahead of everybody by 20 yards. Here she goes. Kira's going to try to track her down in lane 4, pulling all the way through. Let's see what Madeline finishes at. Great time for everybody. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, we've got Madeline at 25.5. Holy cow. Let's see where that ranks her this year in the Freeway League. 25.5. 25.5 is going to up her lead. The fastest in the league was 25.588. A full second ahead of the next fastest person. Second place goes to Kira Lee at 26.76. Ariel and Julie came in at 27.4, and Kennedy at 27.89. Some really good times right there for a lot of people. That was a really good, fun race right there. Really good race. All right, we'll head up to, so here we go. If you see right there on that dash, Madeline really actually seemed to turn her head. Can we go back one more time to that? Can we get right before that? If we can possibly go back, you'll see Madeline in lane 5 actually takes her head takes a look at the ref. So this is our live right here. This is heat number 2 of the varsity girls. Working hard. Outstanding time. Let's see how they come in. Looks like Alina might have gotten them. There we go. Alina at 28.35, followed by Peyton and Tressa. Really close race. Okay, boys varsity is coming up. Okay, we're going to take a look at this replay real quick. Look in lane 5. Look at her right there. You'll see her look at the gun like, wait, what? She's looking at the starter when he shoots the gun, and she's not even in the starting position. So the fact that she ran 25.5, we'll see if we can't grab her and have an interview with her in a little bit later. Okay, let's head off to the boys varsity 200. Here we go. Let's see if Jacob Aho can also do it again. See if he can set a PR. It's Joseph of Sunny in lane 1, Jordan, Troy, lane 2, Abel, Sunny, lane 3, Jacob, lane 4 of Troy, Aaron, lane 5 of Sunny, Tariq, lane 6 of Troy, Jake, lane 7 of Sunny, and Lucius of Troy in lane 8. This should be another fun one. And they're off. Here they go. It's Jacob exploding again. Jacob absolutely exploding out of the blocks. He's pushing, trying to use that strength and all the workouts that he's done all year to push all the way through that finish line. Let's see what we got as a time. 22.89 for Jacob. A nice time, but not his best of the year. Best of the year was 22.6, but again, another solid time for Jacob Aho. Great day. Lucius Yus with a nice 23.84. Lucius with a really nice time right there, moving him into the top 10 of league. All right, I'm going to take a quick break and run out while we get ready after the 200. We got the everybody's favorite 3200 coming up in a little bit. We'll be right back.
never been to track meet.
So now can you encourage them to come out again?
That
You tell Omnia, like
so
do it more
Omnia.
often.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Omnia's first track meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Encourage more.
Yeah. I think it's because it takes a long time to set up. Like, especially since the ones that we do at the stadium here requires at least 4 cameras minimum. So I've been here since morning. Yeah, and this is planned to end at like 7.
Yeah, that's why they don't show.
Yeah.
If you get your money's worth, when you get your time spent on the sets.
I don't think it will. You'll be here. I think they're gonna end early.
No spike football, you'll be 45 minutes.
They're combining all the 2-milers together.
I hope.
That cuts it by 30.
They said it's probably gonna end around the 6:15.
Probably not even that long, because this one will be pretty quick, and then they'll have the 4x4, and then they're gonna get coaches relay. Yeah.
There's a coaches relay.
Senior night.
It sounds fun. That sounds fun. There's still no one at the substitute, right?
Papa says run fast. Papa said run fast.
It's just a workout.
No.
Facing him.
No.
It's fine, it's fine.
You're on YouTube.
It's fine. I'll just keep doing it.
It's on YouTube. You might as well go for it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Another school record. Let's go.
Go for the school record. Go sub 10. Can I hit the Usain? Running. Papa said you better run.
Papa said. Hey, Papa said.
It's just a workout.
That's not, he doesn't think why bother then. That's what we did.
Alright.
All right, everybody, there goes the 3200. Let me tell you, folks, it's the everybody 3200. In case you can't notice and you're sitting there going, wait a second, I see a lot of girls, I see a lot of boys. That's because a lot of times people will, because there's not enough people in the 3200, they'll all just stick them all together. It's 8 laps. I, of course, being a distance coach, love the 3,200, but there you go. Okay, we have got a special guest star right now. We have Sunny Hills superstar sprinter Madeline Suter. Did I say it correctly?
Yes.
Okay, I've been watching you for 3 years now. You are a superstar at the 1, the 2, the 4, the high, 4x1. Pick a favorite. Which is
I
the
also
one?
do the 4x4.
Oh, of course. What's your favorite?
I honestly, there's like differences in all of them, but honestly, I feel like I've seen the most growth in the 200, like consistently like throughout my career, and that's like something I'm continuing to like get better at like throughout.
Absolutely. Okay, when it comes to CIF, will you, because there's a very good chance you're going to make it in the whatever you want. Will you try to do 2 events at CIF? Will you try to just focus on one? What's your plans when you hit CIF?
So the previous years, I've done like a lot of events. Like last year I did 4 events, and honestly it was kind of difficult, and especially I did the 400 and the 100 like back to back, so that was really hard. But I think it really just depends like throughout these next few meets if I'm able to transition like through the different events better, and I feel like it's a good experience to get more events into place and just to like get the feel of being able to do more events.
Today, PR, 12.50. I mean, that is really fast.
That wasn't my PR.
Oh my gosh, what is your PR?
It's 12.3.
Oh my gosh. 12.3? Okay, pie in the sky, you're a junior.
Yes.
Is 11.99 there? Maybe not this year, maybe next year. Is that the number?
I think, yeah, like eventually getting to that level and being able to consistently continue to drop. Like last year I dropped my 100 by 0.7 seconds.
Wow.
And
holy cow.
And I think it really just depends like on the meet and also like the year and what different events I do.
What's your 400? Is it 58?
It's 59.
Wow.
And yeah, but I feel like it's a little harder because for the 100 and the 400, I haven't really been able to do both in a meet yet. So I've kind of been prioritizing the 100. So I haven't really been able to run the 400.
Are you going to go do the 4x4 today?
I've already done 4 events.
Okay, good.
So, yeah.
Done for the day. Okay, soccer, track, college. What are your thoughts?
I feel like as of right now, if I were to do a sport in college, it'd be leaning more towards track. And it's kind of just because I feel like even though I've been doing soccer like my whole life since I was 4, after stopping doing club, it's been kind of hard to like continue to improve like throughout the year for soccer. But for track, through all the different sports I do throughout the year, whether it's like flag or soccer, like they all help with track, and it all kind of comes together through track.
That's fantastic. All right, well, congratulations. Have a great year. We're excited to see you at league finals. Go get them.
Thank you.
You bet. All right, everybody. That was Madeline Suter, superstar for Sunny Hills. And right now, here we go. I think it's lap 4, 5, 3 of the 3,200. 3,200 is 8 laps. Hey, and guess what? Right on deck, we've got another athlete. This is one of Troy's most all-around wonderful athletes, Sophia Timashuk. Okay, Sophia. So, Sophia, I've known you for 4 years now. You've done flag, track, cheer. You've done a variety of different things. Is there anything, do you like doing a lot of different events and a lot of different sports?
Yeah, I really like trying different things and then like making friends in all of them, and the different communities in like each one is like really fun.
Okay, tell us what you do in treks. I know it's a lot.
I'm in the 100 hurdles, high jump, long jump, and triple jump.
So you actually are one of the very rare kids that we've ever had that actually did it before high school. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I did club for a little bit before, but not much. We kind of just like started with hurdles, but then mostly kind of here.
And how did you just happen to walk into doing high jump or long jump, or how did you end up finding out you were good at these things?
I originally joined the club because my 8th grade PE teacher told me to. And then jumps, I don't know, I just kind of had the opportunity and it sounded fun, so I joined, and then it kind of just was fun, so I just continued.
Okay, big question. You're an amazing athlete, but also an amazing student. What are the thoughts for next year? Do you have a choice? Do you have a few choices? What are you thinking?
UCLA.
No. Did you get in?
Yeah.
Good for you. Oh my goodness. That's wonderful. And what's your major going to be?
I'm doing applied mathematics and then probably also econ or business econ.
So one of those really easy things. Double major
Right.
UCLA. You know, typical Troy kid. Oh my gosh. Good for you, Sophia. Well, you deserve it. Great
Thank you.
athlete. I mean, okay. What are going to be your goals? What are your goals? Is there an event or two that you're really trying to focus in on making CIF?
Definitely high jump. I've gone so far for every year, and I mean, I'm on track to go again, and I really hope to make it to finals this year because I'm really close. I'm also thinking I might make it in triple, so I'm really hoping for that. So that's
Okay.
kind of the goal.
Tell us a little about today. PR in the long jump, correct?
Yeah, I PR'd in everything and then matched my high jump PR today. So it was pretty good day.
That's an awesome day. Well, hey, congratulations. You've had an amazing career. Congratulations on UCLA and all your future endeavors.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sophia. Got to tell you, that's why you go to Troy. If you're sitting at home and wondering, why does my kid go to Troy? That's exactly it. Wonderful students, great athletes.
What? Wait, wait.
All right, here we go. Hey, it's back to the 3,200. Come on now. You can't get enough 3,200, can you? Let's see. Let's see if we can't figure out what lap. We're at 7:37, 7:38, so we're almost at the halfway point, folks. Kind of depends on who's running. For those of you at home that want to know, a great 3,200 is in the sub 9:30 range. Your best in California are going to run around 9, which is pretty crazy. Today, I don't know that anybody's really going after it. We know that Ronan Takeda has run a 10:01, and we know that Noah Smith-Lewis has run a 9:53, I believe, and I'm not sure what Gabe's run, but he's running the, I think he should be running in the 9:15s, 9:20s, but I don't think he's ever really pushed it. But there we go, finishing up also with our Frosh Soft Discus at the same time. Hey, we've got a special treat for you today, folks. Make sure you stay tuned for those players versus coaches 4x1 at the end. I'm not sure if all your Omnia people are going to still be awake, but we're having so much fun broadcasting track. It can't get much better than this. All right, there we go. We've actually got somebody. We got some finalists in our 3200. It was Roman Takeda at 10:34, Noah Smith at 11, Caden Guo at 11, 04 and Ved at 11:14. I will tell you that is a workout time for those gentlemen. They're just getting a good, nice, good run in, as much as anything else. All right, everybody, right now we're seeing a replay of that last few laps for our 3200 kids as the 3200 frost off boys, JV girls, and varsity girls keep coming in. We're trying to find out, there may or may not be a 4x4, but again, there will definitely be that very special race between the coaches and the seniors. And that's about it. We're almost wrapping up here. Okay, everybody, this should be time for the 4x4. The question is, will there be a 4x4? We are finishing up the 3200. We've still got a few more people finishing up the 3200. People are kind of looking around like this, the 4x4, so hang in there. I know it looks like we're not doing much, but believe it or not, that 3200 is still going. Let's cheer on those last kids.
gonna do races versus the coaches, and then it'll be it. Yeah.
Okay, everybody, here we go. As you can see, they are setting up. They are setting up for the 4. They're setting up for the 4x4 right here. And since we have 4 people on the track, I'm going to take a guess that it is Frostsoft and JV girls all at once. So you'll have 2. You'll see there are 2 Sunny Hills teams, and there are 2 Troy teams. I'm going to guess that I'm not sure which row is which lane is which, but we're going to do everybody at once. Here we go. Girls 4x4 live. Now, like I said earlier, Troy has a fantastic 4x4 team, but I don't think that they are going to run it today. After this, we'll give you guys a little bit of a little love out there for all our field athletes. We'll go over some of the results of the field athletes that you guys can see here in just a little bit. But here we go for the 4x4. Getting ready, I think. Girls are looking around, getting ready for the starter. All right, in the meantime, let's take a look at the results. This is the girls' long jump, varsity long jump, everybody. Kosio Nigbo, our winner at 17-1. Great jump. Sophia Timoshuk, like we talked about earlier, with a PR at 16-4. And congratulations to Aniko Barta coming up in third with 15-10. Outstanding time. All right, it looks like we're getting a little bit closer to that 4x4. They're on their marks. Set. There they go. So for those of you who don't know, this is the last race of a traditional track meet. It is the 4x4. 4 different girls will run 400 meters each. And that looks like, I think that might be Sunny. I'm not really sure who's in the lead right now. All right, while they're doing that, we're going to keep with some of our field events, showing you some of our great field events. In the boys' long jump, congratulations, Kaleem, 20 feet, 3 inches, narrowly beating out Cruz from Sunny Hills and Joseph from Sunny Hills as well. Congratulations, guys. Nice. Okay, here they come. As you can guess, those are the 2 varsity girls. Now, a little bit of knowledge with regards to the 4x4. The first time around the track, the girls have to stay in their lane the entire way. The second group, depending on how they stagger it, let's see if it is a straight, no stagger. So the second time around, they can go right to the inside lane. And from this point on, they'll all run in lane 1 because it's the shortest distance. There they go. Awesome. All right, let's take a look at the girls' high jump. Hey, girls varsity high jump. Congratulations, Sophia Timashuk at 5'2", narrowly beat out Madeline and Natalie, beat out the Suter sisters. Both coming in at 4'10". Very nice in the high jump. We talked about boys varsity high jump. Let's take another look real quick. Again, congratulations to Devin. Devin Rossetti with a crazy number at 5'10". Fantastic. And Ismael, great number at 5'4". All right, gotta love it. Here we go. It's lap number 3. Lap number 3. Looks like Troy's pulled into the lead. Here comes Sunny. Here comes Sunny number 2. Right there, that's Troy in the lead. All right. All right, hey, let's take a look at boys shot put varsity. Congratulations, Michael Fenton. Hey, I think we caught that throw on camera, actually. 39.8, almost getting to 40 feet. Great job, Michael. And like we talked about, Adam Knowles, close second at 37.8, followed by Paul Ortega at 36.8. Great job, gentlemen. All right, here we go. We're coming up to the last lap. All right, so there's Kira Lee. Kira Lee looks like she's doing an easy jog. She is our traditional last runner on the 4x4. But I'm not sure anybody's putting their very best right now into this. While we do that, let's take a look at the girls' discus. Hey, Simone Stearns, congratulations, 114.6. That's a PR for Simone. Way out there. Great job, Simone. Second place came to Ava from Sunny Hills, and third place to Lois, 77 feet. Great job, Lois. Coming around that last 100 yards for Kira. We'll take a quick look at the boys. Boys discus, there we go. Jacob Guzman at 113, Zach at 105. Michael Fenton at 104, coming up in third. Nice job. As you see, everybody finish up in the girls 4x4. What do you say we get a quick look? Let's see what those times are coming in at. Troy at 4:25.24. Sunny Hills, very respectable 4:30. But to tell you the truth, guys, that's not their best of either team. Troy has put up 4:07 this year. They can go a whole lot faster. Just getting some work in. And now it looks like it's time for, here comes our JV, our 2 JV teams. JV team's doing a great job finishing up. Sub 5. Here we go. All right, our last runner. Sorry. All right, here we go. It's time for our last race of the day. It is the boys 4x4. And I believe they're going to combine both the Fresh Soft and the Varsity. Look at that excellent camera work from Troy Omnia with those amazing right there. That's some great transitional relay. Love the camera work. Love the replay. Look at all those handoffs. Trying to get better and better. Very nice. Good luck, Troy Omnia. Gotta love it. There we go. Here we go. We've got Fresh Soft. We've got Varsity. We've got the 4x4, and then we've got one final fun race, and that's it. Mr. Schroeder is going home, going to bed after a long night of talking. This is the last league race, I believe, for Troy High School. We've got a couple-week break until we get to the league prelims. Freeway League prelims this year will be held at beautiful Brea High School. And league finals will be at the amazing track at Fred Kelly Stadium at El Medina High School. We'll see you there hopefully in a few weeks. Everybody getting excited. Looks like I see Daniel Beard. I see Gavin. I'm not sure who that young man is, but they are all fired up to go run 400 meters. Oh. Okay, here we go. So they are going to run Frostsoft and Varsity all together at once. That is Andrew Acuna. Andrew Acuna, the 100, 300 hurdler for Troy. He is going to be the first leg of the 4x4. Oh, this is going to be fun. One of the greatest races in track, the 4x4. So there we go. There's our two teams, Troy and Sunny. And once they get going, we'll go ahead and give you a little live look at that time and get the clock right when they're coming up to each lap. Give you guys a good look at generally what each lap's running. There they're off. Sunny Hills, I would believe Sunny Hills, Frostsoft out in the far 8 lane. I would believe lane 4 and 5. 4 and 5 are going to be the two varsity teams between Troy and Sunny. Right there in your picture, that's our two Sunny teams. Come around the edge and head down that last stretch. You'll see Andrew Acuna, who wasn't in the picture, sat back, and now he picked it up. Stretching it out, caught the Sunny Hills kids. Nice lap by Andrew. Let's go ahead and go with our live look. 53, 54, nice little 54, 55 for Andrew. Great start. All right, here we go, heading down that last stretch. Sunny making a nice push. Troy's working hard, And there we go, nice handoff to Garvey. Garvey takes a step back and sits behind the Sunny runner. Probably a good idea. Let's see if Garvey runs relaxed and doesn't try to get past him. Now, as a freshman, this will be interesting to see how he runs this race. What he really should do is not get in lane 2. He should be in lane 1, running right behind him and letting the Sunny runner do the work. See the effort that he's putting in trying to get by him, rather than just sit behind him. There you go. Sit behind him and let him do the work. Now the final 4x4 will be really interesting because we've got an outstanding 400 runner for Sunny Hills, and Troy's outstanding 800 runner in Daniel Beard. So this is going to be one heck of a last 400. Boy, they got that at the same time. I think a little better handoff for Sunny. Let's see if Daniel tries to stay with him. Long race. Let's see if Daniel tries to catch him in the last 150 yards. Daniel's making some ground, running pretty easy. Could be a fun last 100 meters. Let's see if the Sunny's got the strength to hold it. All right, folks, here we go. This is going to be close. I think Sunny's got him. Oh, he's making a push. He's trying to make a push. Oh, he just ran out of gas. Great win for Sunny Hills. Oh, I love that. I love the camaraderie. Love the fact that that's track in a nutshell, everybody. You run your best and congratulate each other on a great race. What a fun race right there. Great way to end an amazing track meet. There's only one thing I could think that would be more fun than finishing it on that. That would be watching 4 old people try to run 100 yards each. And that's what we've got left. I think we have a special treat today in the coaches versus seniors 4x1. This could get ugly, folks. So stick with us. I think we're going to give you a special little 2 or 3 minute race here. It shouldn't be that long, but who knows?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the conclusion of our final meet here for your Warriors. To celebrate our seniors here, please turn your attention to the track for our coaches versus seniors 4x1. Coaches, we gotta take it easy on these guys. Keep that in mind, dude. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Coaches versus seniors, make your way to the starting line.
Well, here we go, folks. Here comes the ugliness. That's right. It's the coaches versus seniors. This could be crazy. All right, while we get ready for the madness, let's run through a little bit of the stats as far as the team stats, seeing where we're at on the overall score. So let's take a look here. Right now we got varsity boys, Troy winning 77-49. Frostoff boys, Troy 65, Sunny 35. Varsity girls, Sunny with a close win, 60-54. We've still got a few events to score, so we'll see how that ends up. And, and let's see if we can get can we get our JV? There we go, JV girls. Troy with a 70-44 win. How do I change that setting? Zach? Yeah, that it shuts off right away. Okay. What? The hell is that? Okay. Wait. Why don't I want it to shut off? Wait. Is that what he did?
Yeah, it won't shut off now.
But I want it to shut off.
Oh, you want to shut off? Oh,
No.
You want to be shorter?
No. Why? My wife couldn't get a hold of me. Oh, sorry, everybody at home. All right, everybody, here we go. As you can see, this is clearly a professional race. In lane 4 is Mr. Anthony Maldonado himself, one of the greatest athletes in the history of Troy. At least one of the greatest, I don't know, top 38,000 people that went to Troy. Maybe. Look at him warm up. His technique, astounding. Super excited to see him as he goes off against many other seniors. Here we go. Who will pull the first hamstring? And they're off. It is going to be close. Maldonado is pushing hard. Holy cow. Oh, wait. Maldonado's out of the picture. Okay. Wait. Let's see if we can find some of the old people. The young people are going really fast. Do we see any young people? I mean, any people that are over 30? Seniors are winning by just a little bit. Oh, there's Coach Bonner. For those of you who don't know, Coach Bonner is literally one of the fastest people in the history of our school. Giving it to Coach D'Amelia. Here comes Coach D'Amelia making up some ground. Holy cow. Coach D'Amelia is not young. Look at him run. That's a distance runner catching these young people. Holy cow. And the coaches come to a solid third place in the coaches versus seniors. Thank goodness for Coach Bonner. Unbelievable effort by our coaches and all our seniors. Okay, well, that's it. In case you haven't heard, I've got to go out to dinner with my lovely wife. It's been a great time with you, everybody here. I hope you had a great time, as much fun as we've had here. We'll catch you at the next time. Hopefully, if not this year, we'll catch you next year at Troy's brand new track. Get out there and enjoy everything Troy. Have a great night, everybody.